There's no big, huge architectural statement in Westport. It's a whole series of collective smaller things and an ideology and a philosophy.
The RIAI was delighted to come to Westport today to bring our Walks and Talks series, which we do in conjunction with our annual awards, to give the public an opportunity to come and see and experience what the award-winning buildings are all about.
It's cooperation between everyone and a collective consciousness and a collective destination. That's crucial. That's the thing that architecture can offer if it manages the built environment. Because often architects get projects of individual buildings and they can't control the entire built environment. But if you have someone coordinating all that and coordinating other architects, you start to get a collective song that is able to sing and make a town happy.
The fantastic thing about Westport is that they have a town architect and that they have set an ambition. There's a full plan for how it's to be developed, so that when any new development is going to occur, it's within the context of what the long-term ambition for the town is.
This is one of our new pedestrian routeways. We have a lot of good residential on the upper floor, commercial on the ground floor. I'll show you the big roof garden behind, and you notice that there's no traffic coming through. You can all hear me, we can talk, we get into a little dialogue, we have restaurants and cafes, especially with a little bit of heat.
So it's all about having a plan, getting people to live in the town. And what happens then, it becomes such a vibrant place, people want to come to visit. So it keeps generating the economic drivers that make towns successful.
Architecture is not just about standalone independent buildings, it's about how they interact and the urban environment is designed and the spaces between them. But it's a very long-term gain. A town is a whole series of ingredients that are very diverse, and an architect's a skill set to bring those together, like residential in the town core, living above the shop, commercial premises, signage, planting, cultural, civic buildings. It's that rich tapestry of individual things that collectively come together and really make a town shine if they're coordinated in a very managed manner. When it came to local authority first, we'd plant trees on the streetscape, but the trunk was only the girth of a 50p piece, and we'd spend about 400 punts on a tree guard. But now we buy in a tree with a girth not less than a coffee mug, because 95% of your vandal is the drunk coming out of the pub and he puts his hand through and snaps it. But when it's the girth of a coffee mug, it can't be broken. So you reduce your vandalism by 95%.
The project that won the Public Choice Award in 2016 is the Sentinel project, and it was a project built to commemorate Westport winning Ireland's favourite town to live. And they commissioned a sculpture, but they expanded the project and built a small public space around it.
It's a piece by Ronan Halpin, and the brief was it had to be the embodiment of Westport, the embodiment of the ethos. So the sculpture is like a figurehead on the front of a boat, and it raises up, and it's quite beautiful when it's illuminated at night time. This routeway was a terminal routeway. It didn't have a link through, but we linked it through, and you have routeways going different places. More residential on the upper floor, bringing people living back in the backlands of the town centre, and you have commercial on the ground floor.
AIB is involved in supporting projects. Architecture, good planning, good structures, a good way of actually living in an environment is vitally important.
I just think it's a really nice town to be on foot in. I think the way that all the backlands have been developed, opened up to walk around the town, and then you have these fantastic greenways linking all of the town, so you can actually get away from all the traffic.
So it's not about designing huge swathes of areas. It's about maybe having a master plan, which are Westport 2000, and different architects dropping different components that are smaller into that, and the diversity and I suppose the palette of different intellects contributing to that, which enriches that tapestry. So you have the skate park, the outdoor fitness gym, you have the basketball court or the multi-use games area, and also this here is quite an expensive bespoke piece of aluminium, and it's called the teenage congregation area. So on a Monday morning, you're picking up all the cans, but you know, you gotta cater for everyone. That's the rich tapestry of life. The amount of children cycling in the school here was 1%. Since the Greenway has gone in, it's gone up to 15%. And as part of our collaboration with the school, we provide bike shelters as well, so the kids can come off the Greenway, park the bikes and go in. What has been delivered has been good for the quality of life in the people in the town. It's been good economically, it's been good socially, and from a health point of view, it's been a very positive thing.
So the RIAI is hoping that other towns around the country can learn from Westport's experience, can see the advantages in having a town architect as a champion, not just for the town, but for the wider area. But it is all driven by a quality agenda which pays back dividends. It's not about big statement projects, it's about the overall quality in the fabric of the town.